All right, welcome to this weekend Sidereal Astrology forecast. This is for December 4th through the 6th. My name is Athen, and this is for Sidereal Astrology. If you're new to this type of astrology, do check the description down below. All right, so the moon's in Virgo this weekend. It's all about that self-improvement energy. Could be relating to matters at work, with anything we do on a daily basis, health, diet, routine, things like that. But generally, self-improvement or the improvement of our crafts or what we give or what we're of service through. So that's going to be the backdrop, the general energies of the weekend. We do have a lot going on astrologically this weekend. We've got on Friday, very good news, Neptune squaring up to Saturn eases up off of that 1 degree orb, as you can see here, going into this weekend. So some more clarity, a little bit less of that confusion and doubt, perhaps, going into next week, which is quite nice. Now, Mercury is going to be squaring up to Jupiter on Friday, so there could be that optimistic energy, and it could be a lot to learn, in fact, about our life path, having that overarching view. And because it's a square, it's a really good time to build upon this constructively, especially because we're in the third quarter phase of the lunar cycle, which is about grounding. It is about patience and working hard, especially in regards to the things we've been involved with roughly over the past 3 weeks. So with this, though, a lot to learn about philosophy, about our overall life view, our worldview, and that optimistic, viewpoint, and how to bring that into something constructive, perhaps in that daily sphere here on Friday. Then as we go into the rest of the weekend, we do have the sun sextiling up to Mars, which is very nice. There could be some good confidence, some good motivation and drive. This is a Mars in Virgo, so there has been this perhaps drive to take care of things, maybe tie up loose ends, get the health and diet, sort of thing in order. And it can be quite motivating. So a good weekend for that. And the sun is in Scorpio, so there is that, true connection that's available. There's a lot of passion, a lot being seen and being unveiled at the moment in regards to the truth. What is the truth about ourselves, about our relationships through opening up and things like that, and also the world as well. So that's going to, I think, be activated, but it's really motivation to get deeper and motivation to build these structures in life, which has been Saturn in Scorpio, when they're really meaningful to us, those deep, solid structures. So that's going to be a good energy to work with, and it's an opening for that. Sextiles are usually just openings and gateways, but good time for getting that body moving and that ball moving in general. So that's going to be as we go into this weekend on Friday. Now, the moon is going to be very close to Jupiter, so it could be quite buoyant, and there could be quite a bit to learn about our life path, generally speaking. But do keep everything that's buoyant, optimistic, nice and grounded, as I want to reiterate with Mercury squaring up to Jupiter. Then as we get into Saturday, we start to feel this Mars squaring up to Pluto energy, which is a very important transit. So while on Friday, I think there is that sort of new take on confidence and things like this, Saturday and Sunday and going into next week, there is this important attention needed when it comes to our own personal desires, because Mars is our drive, it's our intention, it's our desires. And squaring up to Pluto, the planet of removing all of that, it's very important that we are open to change. We are open to seeing exactly what our real motives are behind situations and really come from compassion. That's the key with all Pluto transits, especially squares, because it helps us stay nice and grounded, helps us stay other-oriented with Mars, and helps it just balance out. So I think as long as we have that attention of self and we are willing to make any change with ourself this weekend, especially when it comes to our own intentions and how to come from a more balanced perspective with that, I think it's a fantastic weekend for implementing things, for asserting ourselves, for taking care of things, maybe in the day-to-day sphere or through self-improvement, health, physical exercise, as long as it's within reason and not taken to any extremes. I think is a good weekend for this stuff. So that's Saturday, and then as you can see, Saturday evening, the moon does aspect up to that square. So I think that'll really be emphasized Saturday evening. Then Sunday, both transits go exact, Mars squaring up to Pluto as well as the sun sextiling up to Mars. So while there is transformation and change happening with ourselves, there's a lot of releasing happening. There's a lot of old energies being released with self. There's also passion. There's also creativity and self-expression in the mix that could be quite motivating. So it's kind of a little bit of both worlds here, but I think just bringing that extra attention to it could be quite constructive. All right, so that's the weekend in a nutshell. If you guys have any questions, please let me know, and I'll see you all on Monday. Take care.